Hello everyone, this is Helen H. and welcome to my channel, Moss Cottage. I hope everyone is doing well today. I have a quick little haul for you. It is from a thrift shop and from a art reuse store. So the thrift shop I went to was a new one I had not been to before. It's not in my area here. It's south of here. Usually I head north. This is actually south. So is the art reuse store, so I figured I'd stop at this thrift shop on the way to the art reuse store. It was a great store, huge, biggest thrift shop almost I've ever been to, and like they had this huge room, like it's the size of a regular thrift shop that was just Christmas stuff. I mean, it was amazing how much stuff they had. Only caveat was I thought they were really pricey, but I did get a few things that were not pricey. So I got this bridge tablet, and it's just this paper. I mean, it's this nice oriental picture, but the paper itself is just like what it says, score pad. But these folded in half will be cute in journals to make smaller pages. You know, if I sew those in the signature like that. I don't have any of these pads right now, so I thought that would be good. Who knows, maybe I can cut some of this picture out and use that in something else. Then I got some greeting cards. The cards were 10 cents a piece, and I got like this vintagey one here, and I got a couple of these ones because of the donkey, and it's the, these are nativity ones. I got a couple of those. I got this cute one with Santa with the animals, and I'm thinking I may use this one because my December daily for 2024 is going to be woodlands theme, so I thought maybe that would go in there. I got this really cute vintage one with this tinsely looking tree. I love that. And then just one that has this little mouse here. This looks like the 70s. It doesn't... Carlton cards, made in the United States. It's Tiny Talk. So these are older because they are made in the United States. I got a couple of those. So I got those cards for 10 cents a piece. I got this paper for a quarter. It's just vintage birthday wrap, but I thought it was really cute. And then the kicker was I got this book. Now, I didn't know anything about these books. You can let me know if you know about these. They're called Lookalikes. Amy from Birdie the Recycled Hippie Chick showed me one that she had when we Marco Polo each other. These are the coolest books, these lookalikes. It's not like I Spy where you have to look for an item. This is like looking at the items because everything is made out of something that you don't expect it to be made out of. Let's see if I can give you a for instance. Okay, so this picture here with this grandma and her grandson here. Her apron is made out of a dollar bill, like the front of her apron's a dollar bill. This front here of her sink is the Farmer's Almanac. This is Kodak film handbook right here. So everything is made out of something else, and they're really, really cool. This back of the chair is made out of a little man's wallet. You know, it's so cool, and I had never seen anything like that before. And then here's the Christmas one. So I was like, oh, yay. So I told Birdie what I was going to do was I'm probably going to go through and enjoy the pictures and look at everything and find all the things and, you know, like what they're all made of. Like this wood back here in this little part of the kitchen here, this wood is actually those banana chips. And it looks like wood. Look, right here. So really, really cute. Okay, so this basket underneath the table. Let's see, where is it? This is a big book here. Where's my finger? Hold on, you have to see this. This is really cute. I'm going to turn it upside down. This basket right here is made out of Triscuits. So really, really fun. So I'm going to enjoy looking at it, but because the pictures are so great, I might end up cutting the pictures up and using them for December dailies at a later time. So that's all I got at the thrift shop. I did spend about 45 minutes there, though. The clothes were very reasonable. I just didn't need anything. So the art reuse store. Okay, I had to really contain myself here because it's an art reuse store. They have all this stuff that I just knew I needed. But I have been decluttering my my craft room. I'm trying to pare down on stuff and getting rid of my fantasy artist who's going to do this and this and this and get real and say, this is what you're doing. You don't need all this other stuff. So I was really good. I behaved myself very well. And a lot of the stuff I got at the art reuse store, I actually got to resell in my antique booth. So I did get this big piece of handmade paper. I don't know if you can see the texture. It's really textured with like threads and I don't know what it is in there, but that's really cool. So I got that one, and then I got a black one, and the black one has whitish things in it. And I'm not going to use them like as a whole. Most likely these will be like torn into little pieces and just put into collage. So this is a lot of paper to do that kind of thing in, you know. I mean, I'm not going to make a cover, although you could. It would actually make a cool cover this way with the texture on the outside. That would actually make a really cool journal cover. But most likely what I'm going to do is, like I said, just use little pieces of it to add texture and interest to collage. So I got those, and I got, I don't know why I can't stop with the cards. I got myself some vintage cards, and their vintage cards were 50 cents a piece. This one's not in great shape. But it's absolutely beautiful. This is a very old card from Germany. I'm not sure what it says. I'll have my mom translate it for me because she is German. But it's for a confirmation. And look at can you see the angels up here? And then this kind of opens. I think maybe the card's meant to stand up that way, but you know, like pieces are broken. So I would actually put it in a journal flat like this and glue it down, I think, just to save it, because it's just a gorgeous card. And for 50 cents, I thought, no, you know, that's, even if I took this stuff off and used it for something else, this part here, it's so pretty. So I got that one. Then I got this one. It says, hello, birthday girl. And I didn't notice in the store, but her shirt and her pants are glittered. Like they have some glitter in them. I can feel it. But look at that little girl on the phone. So what I do with a lot of these vintage cards is I will actually cut around where it says hello birthday girl, cut that off and like cut around here and just use them as what do they call, page cut, not you know, just kind of as pages in the journal. And you know, the inside where there's writing and stuff, this one actually is one of these fold out ones, so there is no writing opposite the picture. It would be like this on the inside, because I'd cut the top part off. So anyway, I love to use old cards in journals as page covers. Then I got this cute one with this kitty, and the kitty is flocked, so he's soft. And again, I can cut it right down here and attach it in the journal, like from this side here. Then I got this one here. It says to grandma with loving wishes, but look at these 70s. These are daisies made out of like that embroidered stuff. And again, this one folds over, so there's nothing, there would be nothing, you know, I'd cut it here. This would go in the journal, so there's nothing on the inside. And I get this bonus little thing here I can cut out and use as a separate embellishment. And then I got this one. It says, for your birthday, wanted to make you something really wonderful. Now, this little girl's crafting, and she's got like paste and scissors and everything. How could I not get her, right? So again, I'll cut off for your birthday. And maybe wanted to make you something wonderful and just use that in a journal. And then I got this one. This is a Father's Day one. I think it's supposed to look like a wallet. It's a Hallmark. It's an oldie. And I'm going to cover up where it says Happy Father's Day. It's just the fleur-de-lis. This is embossed, so it's got a texture to it. But I got it because I really like the fact that the inside looks like a wallet. And I thought this would be really cute in a journal because you've got pockets here. So really what I bought this for, I will put this in a journal, but I want to use this as a mock-up to make something similar to this myself, because I love that idea. So I got that one. Then I got some ribbon. Now I got this ribbon here. I got 2 spools of ribbon. Now these ribbons I did not buy for myself because they are really huge. Ooh, that's really good. Look at that old, I'm going to save that. That's old masking tape. These ribbons are thick. I mean, there's tons on here. Can you see how much is on here? A lot. But look how fun this ribbon is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure them out into like 3-yard sections and sell them in my antique booth. You know, cut them and tie them up and sell them in my antique booth. So I got that one, and then there's this one. Now the outside of this one, again, you know, there's tons on this roll. Look how much there is, tons. And it's not, this one's flocked. These flowers are flocked. The outside layer has some, or is it all of that color? No, it looks like it's all that color. It's orange, like orange and green, but it's really fun ribbon, but I can't use these quantities, you know. So the rolls were $3 a piece, but you know, even if I sell 3 yards for $1 a piece, I will have so much left over. You know, that'll be fine. No problem there. So I got those. And I do want to use some of it for myself. Then the next thing I got, they had these rolls. I don't know what this is. They had rolls of these for $1. I mean, they had a huge box of these. And it's some kind of white, I don't know. I can't even describe it. It almost is like when you take it off, it puffs up a little bit like this wool stuff. I have no idea what this was for. There was no labeling. It's on these cardboard spools here, but I have no idea. However, I used, well, first of all, this would be great for tags, you know, to use for the tops of tags. Not that I don't have enough fabric and whatever to use anyway. But for my Etsy items, when I package up my Etsy items, I do tie them up I have some white ribbon. Well, I don't know what it is. It's also something, I don't know what it is. A white spool like this, different than this, but white. And I figured, well, when that's gone, this can replace it. There's so much on here. This is like years worth, right? So I got that. And then they had patterns. And because I don't have enough patterns, I had to get more. Because why not, Helen, right? So the patterns are 50 cents a piece, and they had, look at this one. Oh my gosh, I love this. They had a lot of old patterns. So there's that one. I'll just go through them really quickly. That one, this one, this one, this one. These are all vintage, and I left so many more vintage ones. I mean, they had tons of vintage ones. This one, look how cute these little girls are. Oh my gosh, they're adorable. This one, and this one. So because I have a lot of these patterns already, some of these might go into my antique booth also, because I just can't keep them all, right? But I wanted to get some because, you know, they're just so darn cute. I think what I'll do is go through what I have and see if I want to replace what I have with some of these, and then maybe sell some I have. I don't know. And then I got, oops, sorry, Holly. They have a whole big office supply area. I got this for 50 cents, matte clear address labels. And these, I took them out of the thing so I could see, what the heck is this? I couldn't even tell. I'll take one off here. Okay, so they are labels that are like kind of sticky, and they're almost clear. Well, I thought these would be fun. You're supposed to put them in your printer and print on them, but I thought it would be fun to maybe paint on them, to do some kind of painting or stamping on them, and then make my own stickers. And so there's many sheets of this. So I can play for a long time with this for 50 cents. I thought that would be fun. And then also from the office supply section, I got these labels. I thought these are really fun. Oh, these are, oh no, they're not Denison, but these are older ones. So let me pull them out. We've all seen it. Well, if you've got any age on you, you've seen, look at these. They say the special was now, you know, this kind of sticker, it's this kind of label. And again, I might package some of these up and sell them in my antique booth, but I would like to keep some of these too for my journals, and they were only 50 cents, so I thought that was fun. I haven't seen any like that. I mean, I've seen them used in stores, but I've never ever seen them in a store, you know, to buy. All right, and then the last thing I got at the reuse store was 2 Stampington art journaling magazines, and these guys are pristine. They are in great shape. This was from 2022. They're both from 2022. This is April, May, and June, and this is October, November, December. So if you know Stampington magazines, you know the pictures inside are just phenomenal. Plus, you know, all the information you can glean out of them. So I will be spending some time going through these and possibly cutting them up if there's enough fodder in there for me to look at these beautiful pictures. These are all pictures of Mary. I'm not Catholic, so, you know, I wouldn't necessarily put them anywhere, but they're pretty. But I do like to use other artists' art in my art also, and I know some of you all do as well. As long as we give the original artist credit and don't say that it's our own art, I don't think there's any problem with it. But anyway, so I'm going to be reading these magazines and then possibly cutting them up for fodder, or if not, because they're recent and they're in really good shape, these were only 50 cents a piece. These will go in my antique booth, because I culled a whole bunch of the ones that I had that I ordered from Stampington when they have their once a year yard sale thing where they're all like $3.99. I culled a whole bunch of mine, so I have a bin in my antique mall full of Stampington magazines for sale, and I do sell them. So anyway, that was really exciting. These were actually the first things I went to get, well, to look at the magazines and stuff. Then it was, of course, the office supplies. So guys, this is what I got. I'm super excited about this stuff. Like I said, I really behaved myself because of cleaning out my craft room and not going overboard with everything, but I was able to get a few new things and not go overboard and then regret my decision. So I hope you like this video. Guys, look if you have an art reuse center. If you have an art reuse center within, I'd say, an hour of your house, you know, it's probably worth going there. Most of them have websites. You can take a look, you know, at sometimes they offer classes. This one does. They have all kinds of classes, even how to fix your own sewing machine and how to service your own sewing machine. So art reuse stores are a great source of, as you can tell, all kinds of fodder for your crafting. And I mean, they have yarn, fabric, flowers for flower arranging, huge pieces of watercolor paper, paints, you know, paintbrushes, beads, everything. But like I said, I really controlled myself. So I hope that that inspires you to get out or to go see if maybe you have an art reuse center somewhere near you that you can visit too. So guys, until the next video, I hope you all are truly blessed. Bye-bye.